I thought I could get away today without putting eyebrows on. You could tell I cut my bangs too short. I don't have my eyebrows on. But I'm here today to get my RH shot. I try to wait till the very last minute. You have to get it before your 29 weeks. And I'm going to be 29 weeks in a few days, so I hate this shot. It makes me more nervous than labor itself. Like this shot on my butt cheek is freaking more nerve-wracking than the Ring of Fire. So, yeah. Here goes a shot to my butt. Let's do a quick voiceover grocery haul. Ran to Walmart to do a Walmart pickup. I just needed a few things to kind of top off dinner and lunches for the week. We spent about $200 at the pickup. There's some SpaghettiOs and meatballs. That was a substitution, the Chef Boyardee kind. 4-pack of SpaghettiOs. Gotta have our SpaghettiOs. It's not a Tammy haul unless there's SpaghettiOs for her addicted children. We got some Kool-Aid, a whole bunch of Kool-Aid. I am a huge Kool-Aid fan. We love Kool-Aid. You know, if you don't like Kool-Aid, that's good for you, but we do. That's my favorite one right there, that watermelon. Back behind my hand, I did have 2 cans of black-eyed peas. I'm just showing you, telling you that my baby in there likes Kool-Aid too. I ended up getting 3 3-pound things of this Genio ground turkey. I like to get that from Walmart. It just lasts a long time in the fridge. I thought this bag was like bigger. If you don't know, I suck at grammar, math. My wording, just, you know, I thought that was a bigger bag of cornmeal to make cornbread. This fake American cheese, it's not really cheese at all. It's not, don't be fooled. That's for cheeseburgers though. Some of this beef gelatin, the beef gelatin is for, I want to try and make marshmallows. I thought that'd be really fun. Marshmallows and some homemade little gummy bears for the kids with some fresh juice. I was inspired from another mom online to try making my own gummies. Don't worry about the background. I got little girls. They're constantly fighting. It is an everyday hour thing. Here's some ham hocks. I plan on making some black-eyed peas and ham hocks. They look disgusting. They look so disgusting. Let me tell you, it's one of the best soups ever. Black-eyed peas and ham hocks. There's another can of my substitute Chef Boyardee kind. We're not huge Chef Boyardee fans in that. Onion rings. I want to make Western bacon cheeseburgers. There's the fries. There's the hamburger buns. I already got the hamburger patties. Here's some frozen vegetables. I got the mix for some chicken pot pie and something else. Peppers, because I don't always have time to chop up my peppers. Here is some Better Than Bouillon. I thought they used to put high fructose corn syrup in there. They don't no more. So if they did, that they don't no more. I don't know. But I did get a beef and 2 chicken. Go-Go squeezes. Get it cheaper at Costco or Sam's, but this was quick. I thought this looked really good. The strawberry sunflower seed nut bar. So I picked that up. Instant potatoes for when I'm having a hard date with the girls. Don't have to peel them. Greek yogurt. My favorite yogurt right there is a Better Goods kind. And look at this tiny jug. I got 2 of those. That is not no gallon. I don't know what is going on with the gallon jugs of orange juice, but that's no longer a gallon. Some bananas. And here we go. Puro. Did I say that right? I don't know. But it's caffeine free. I didn't probably say that right. It's a coffee substitute. I'm not drinking coffee no more. Faith reasons. Plus, it messes up my stomach anyways. I already have a bad stomach. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot. A lot of members from my church have recommended this for years. And I've always been like, I ain't trying that, whatever. But you know what? I'm ready to try it. And I opened it up. It smelled like coffee. I was blown away. I was like, what? No way. Stuck my finger in there and it tastes like a Jelly Belly coffee flavored jelly bean. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for a fake coffee substitute. Did pretty good on my hot chocolate this morning. I made a mocha. There's my grocery haul and a belly shot. I am talking too fast. I'm 28 weeks, but I am weighing the same amount as I do full term at 37 weeks. So I still got, you know, some weeks to go. I'm going to go ahead and make some fire honey. I'm going to make 2 batches. I'm going to make some for the missionaries that have been coming over doing lessons with our boys. One of them is sick and he has no voice. He's been coughing. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get it too. So I'm going to go ahead and just make us a batch. What I'm going to put in it is honey. I'm going to do a cup of honey in each jar and a teaspoon of each of these in each jar. So the red cayenne pepper, ground cinnamon, ground turmeric, and some ground ginger. And then this is pepper. I'll probably need more. I'm just grinding the pepper out because this is the only pepper I have. You need this to activate the turmeric to make it work. Basically what you're going to do is put maybe, 4 to 6 ounces of hot water, lukewarm water in a cup, and a big old heaping teaspoon of the fire honey inside your cup, and drink it. And it's really good for your digestion, coughs, colds, flus, helps break down that boogery stuff in your throat. So it's good for a whole bunch of stuff. Joint pain. I'm going to go ahead and make this and have a batch for us and a batch for them. And this is not my recipe. If you want to read more on the recipe, it's Melly Sanford, I believe, on Instagram. I screenshotted her recipe. It's really easy to make, and there's a lot out there, but I like her recipe, so I'm going to go ahead and do a batch of that. But again, it's her recipe, so if you want to, credits go to her on this one. It's best if you use local honey, but I haven't been to Costco, and this is all Sam's Club. I have been to Costco. I just forgot. So when I got the honey, I hadn't been to Costco, so I did have this honey that I got from Sam's Club. It's best to get it from your area. This is from Canada and Argentina. Definitely not my area. But you know what? Honey's honey. I'm going to use it. It's better than nothing, and it's what I have on hand most of all.
Can you help it down to egg?
No, not this time.
We can. Maybe
I know you can, but I don't need any help.
The honey's like gone.
Okay, here we go. Try to do another voiceover. Yeah, you'll hear crying in the background when I'm doing the voiceovers like this, but it's not as bad as when I'm doing this like in real life right here, right now at this moment. What I'm doing is putting a teaspoon of each of these ingredients. I have the red cayenne pepper, I have the turmeric, I have the ground ginger, I have the cinnamon, I grounded up some black pepper, and the honey, the cup of honey. I think I got it all. I was considering putting like a entire stick of cinnamon, like the cinnamon sticks in there, because I have quite a bit of those, but I didn't. I thought it would just look pretty on the counter. This stuff doesn't have to be refrigerated. You could leave it on the counter. That's what I'm gonna do. And you just put a teaspoon of this mixture in about 4 to 6 ounces of water. If it's too spicy, go 8 ounces, however much you want. Warm water, hot water, just needs to dissolve so you can get it in you. It's really good for inflammation. The turmeric and the black pepper, you have to put that black pepper in there to activate the turmeric, but that is good for joint pain. Turmeric's amazing for inflammation. So there we go with that. Ginger's good for your tummy. This little honey, fire honey, is good for inflammation, joint pain. It's good for acid reflux. Hello, that's me. And it's good for the cold and flu season. It's just an all-around nature's flu balm in the honey, and I love it. It's so good. I take this spoon. I don't take a full spoon and put it in my mouth, but I, lick the spoon after I dish it out. And it gives you a kick, but it's so good. Highly recommend it. Not my recipe, but I did mention it somewhere along here, whose recipe I used to follow. So yeah, I was also told you're not supposed to stir with anything but like a bamboo, like chopstick or something. I don't have that, so I'm just using what I have. Eventually, in time, I will get myself a bamboo chopstick to stir, but right now I'm just using what I have. So I made a batch for my family, as well as the elders that have been coming over teaching us lessons. Bless those boys' hearts, because they are out and moving in this cold, and it's cold here. I had to switch jars for ours because I was saving these jars, but my girls get into my little drawer there and they lost my lid, so I'll give this one to the missionaries. And it's really good, you guys. It's super yummy, so it's got a kick to it. Don't just take this teaspoon to the head unless you're ready for a wake-up call of spice. It'll clear those sinuses up, though, let me tell you. Now it is smoothie time. I like to put a lot of chia seeds in my smoothie. It's just extra protein, and I think it's omegas. I can't really think right now. I'm just going with the protein, but there's a lot of nutritional value in there. And then I made the kids the other day, maybe a month ago, I bought these Valentine's Day cake pops from Target. I haven't made them yet. I always seem to make these holiday things after the holiday passes. I just feel like I'm not rushed or pressured into doing it. So I kept the red dye out of it. I figure we'll get that in our Kool-Aid, right? And I made the cake pops last night, let them sit in the freezer overnight. Now I got the chocolates all melted up. I'm dipping them. I don't think I've ever made cake pops before, and the little kit that I bought was a complete ripoff because you're supposed to make 12 cake pops. I only got 10 of them, and those things were tiny. So I know there's a way you could do it by yourself. You could just buy like a cake mixture in a box, or you can make your homemade cake. Is what I'll do next time, is just make a batch of homemade cake for like a white cake recipe that I find online. And then do up my own frosting, which, cream cheese or butter and powdered sugar, you know how that goes. Make that and mix it up, because basically you're baking your cake. If you haven't made cake pops before, you're baking your cake, letting it cool down, and then you're putting your frosting in there, and then you're mixing it all up to make like a dough ball. And then you're going to form it into a ball, stick a stick in there, and which I'm not going to buy sticks. I'll just make dough balls and you can bite them. And put them in the freezer to harden up. And then when they harden up, you take them out like I'm doing now, and you dip them inside the chocolate, and they're really good. It sure beats the price that when we buy our cake pops at Starbucks, which I don't do. I'll do the kids a cake pop, when we go to Starbucks and stuff, most of the time when we get gift cards or things like that, but they're just really overpriced. So I kind of it's a treat all around for all of us. So yeah, making them at home is something I definitely recommend, because they are fun for the kids, their little finger foods and their treats and their cake. Anyways, I got these all made up, and I had to cut with a knife at the end of the night to give them out to the girls, which you'll see here at the end of the video. I poured chocolate on top, and it went into like a big old chocolate plate platter, which was fine. Just gave them more chocolate to eat around the little ball of dough there. But yeah, I figured this is a good treat for them, and made me feel a little bit better because I didn't add those red sprinkles in. Okay, we ate the red sprinkles that came in the kit. Like when we got it, I opened up the box and I hijacked the kit of sprinkles out of there I think I made brownies with them, and the red dye that come with it, I just threw that away. So yeah, there's my attempt to being healthy for the day. With the cold and flu season, I try, and I'm getting back in the swing of doing the little things here and there more homemade and healthier, because it is important, and it does save you a lot more money. So there's two benefits. If you're doing things from scratch, you're going to save a lot more money, and it's going to help your health. But if you're not, like you're buying all this processed stuff, it tastes good, it's easy, it's going to save you time, but in the long run, it's going to hurt your health. So with the cold flu season, and I should have been doing this all along, my excuses, I know we all have them, but that's my excuses to try to do a little bit better with our health, to eat a little bit better. So that season, I'm out of the junk food season and back into Tammy, get back in the kitchen and start doing things from scratch. You have no excuse now. You have a full-blown kitchen. You're not on the road. Don't give me excuses. So there's the kids' cake pops. They're going to go inside the refrigerator. My smoothie, I'm going to take a little chill break, watch some show with the little girls. Wanted to give another shout out to going to be doing sending us these pots and pans to share with you guys. I've been using them for over a week now, and I'm getting no sticking, no staining. I make so much pasta, and so what I'm making tonight is I'm making some spaghetti, and I get no staining. My other pans have always stained, like a pasta sauce stain, especially when I cheat and I don't make it myself and I use this canned jarred Prego stuff. So that is a plus on these. They come in white, they come in gray. There's enough room for me to feed the 12 of us in this house, in this family. So that's nice. And this one back here, I'm steaming some cranberries and carrots, cranberries and green beans, not carrots. Gonna put my noodles in here. I got 3 pounds of ground turkey in here. I'm gonna add this to it right now, and I just got plenty of room, plenty of space. And they're super cute. Okay, I even cooked our green beans to share with you guys on what happens if you burn your food on purpose. Because I would never burn my food on accident. On purpose, I mean. On accident. So you can see my burntness just coming right off. There you go for stick action. This was done. This was done because we like the extra flavor of the burnt green beans. Yeah, there you have it. Okay, so it's the end of the night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out the link down below. I really super duper highly recommend these pans, let me tell you. This is the boys. They're watching their Wednesday night podcast. They get a scholarship discount when they join the podcast on Wednesday nights and listen to the doctor do his little presentation. Oli is out. I'm going to fold some laundry and I'm going to go to bed. I found this cool little thing on the marketplace for $3. It has like little fruits. There's strawberries, oranges, bananas, all the fruits. Okay, here is that set from GT on Amazon. I wanted to share with you guys again, only because I walk away and I'll forget about my food and I'll burn it, and then I have to scrub a pan. These, I've burnt rice in it, I've burnt my green beans in it, and it just scrapes right off. So if you're like me and you get a little distracted when you're cooking and you tend to burn things, well, you know what? I haven't had any issues with this brand right here. And let me tell you, I've gone through a lot of brands. So, that and these are not heavy. I know my cast iron is best, but right now, my wrists are just not doing my cast iron. So, I've been using these a whole lot more. Anyways, it is the I picked the pink kind out. There are different colors. Somewhere down here along the line, there's like this color. There's the white color. So if you're white and fancy, or if you're darker and just casual, or if you're trying to be more bright and happy like me, look at that, there's a pink bright and happy color. So there's a 33% discount, a 20% or $20 coupon right now on Amazon. Down in the description I have a 20% off discount code. So thank you GT for sending these out to me and being able to share with my YouTube friends. Highly recommend, check them out.